Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talkin' Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. With the Montreal Canadiens expected to announce in the next couple of weeks a new GM and management team, they're also expected to announce which direction they're going to be going in, and that is a reset, a retool, or a rebuild. In my opinion, I believe they're going to announce a rebuild, and here are 6 things that I think the Montreal Canadiens should do to have a successful rebuild. The problem I see with the Montreal Canadiens rebuilding are the fans. After 29 years of hope, 29 years of promises, a few near misses, a lack of elite talent, bad drafting, and poor development, will the fans have the patience to wait the minimum 3 to 5 years that it'll take to get back to the playoffs again? Will they still show up to the games, buy merch, and support the team as they've always done? As a fan of more than 50 seasons, having seen the glory years, I saw 8 cup wins. I ached to see my team find success. Consistent success, not let's get to the playoffs and see what happens success. Growing up, success for the Habs meant one thing and one thing only, a Stanley Cup championship. Losing the finals, and we'd say it was a lousy season. We loved our team, win or tie, but man, only if they didn't tie too often. In the last 29 years, since Montreal's last Stanley Cup win, the meaning of team success has gotten watered down to, hey, we made the playoffs, woohoo! I want to see that turn back around. I want to get back to the playoffs being an expectation, not a hope. I want to see my team stop being a laughing stock and start being respected again, a contender again. In my opinion, the only way the Montreal Canadiens can turn their fortunes around is to rebuild the team around the young core that is here now. Not reset it or retool it, but rebuild it. Change the culture of mediocrity that has become the norm here and reinstate that expectation. Maybe not of winning a cup every year, since it's much harder to do that today, but an expectation of winning and being a contender again consistently. To do that, I believe they will have to break it down and rebuild it. Rebuild it into a team with a new identity, a modern ideology, one of speed and skill, puck-moving defensemen, skilled centermen, and the best coaching available. Teamwork and community, development, and a mentally healthy environment. Take a modern-day approach to our good old hockey game. I think this is the direction Executive Vice President of Hockey Operations, Jeff Gorton, will take this team into the new modern era of NHL hockey, an era that the Montreal Canadiens can rebuild themselves back into a contender, back into respectability. Here are 6 things I think they need to do in order to right this ship and send it back out in the proper direction, so we as loyal Habs fans can hold our heads up high once again, and our team can once again hold the Stanley Cup up high. Subscribe and ring that notifications bell, and hey, give a thumbs up. If you rebuild it, they will come. Number 1, figure out the identity of the team you want to build. Hire a management team to build it. Identify the players in the system that fit that identity. This is where I think the team is right now, building the management team and identifying the players. I know that they have done the first round of GM interviews, and so they're right at that point. I'm sure they're identifying the players. I know that Gorton was out on a scouting trip to meet with some of the prospects that are in the Massachusetts area in college and stuff like that. So they're doing this right now, and it's an important part of any rebuild. Number 2, decide on which direction to go in. A reset, a retool, or a rebuild. In Jeff Gorton, the Canadiens have hired someone known to be able to rebuild a team, a good judge of talent, with the reputation of building winners, fast and talented teams. I can't see them going in any other direction than a rebuild. It's why you bring a Jeff Gorton in. Number 3, management group. Diverse, different ideas and backgrounds, but on the same page. From Jeff Gorton all the way down to the Laval Rocket and everyone in between. As diverse and different the group ends up being, they got to be focused on the same goals. Have the same system being taught on the Habs and the Rocket for easier transitioning for the young talent. Number 4, smart player movement. Move out the vets that will give you the best return in the form of high draft picks and top prospects. Over 30 next season? Gotta move them out. Build up high draft picks for the next 2 seasons with the goal of winning the draft lottery in 2022 and especially in 2023 when two possible generational players will be available in the form of Connor Bedard. And I don't know this guy's first name, but I think it's Michkov. Those guys look like to be the cream of the crop right now for the 2023 draft. So, yeah, getting the draft lottery wins both seasons can't hurt. So that's got to be the goals here. Number 5, drafting well and player development. Developing players was a dirty word in the Habs organization for too many years. This changed when they brought in Joel Bouchard a few years ago, and it's starting to pay off in young players like Jake Evans. Since COVID hit, scouting and drafting have become even more of a challenge than it ever was before, with lower leagues canceling games or putting seasons on hold or canceling them outright. It's harder to judge where these young players are in their development and then try to project where they could land or even if they can make the big league at all. It's kind of brutal. Great drafting and development are a key to future success in a rebuild, especially right now. Number 6, a mentally healthy environment. Creating a mental health team and making the players' mental health a priority for their development and future performance in the COVID era is going to be key to reaching goals and winning on a consistent basis. A player's mental outlook from day one with the organization is going to become more and more an important factor in team success and an individual player's development moving forward. I think the issue of mental health will be an important factor for all players in the future. Mental health should become part of a player's development now more than ever. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know in the comment section what you think of my ideas here. And stay safe out there till next time. Peace out, y'all. Subscribe and ring that notifications bell. And hey, give a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hey, check out that video over there.